Hello everybody, I'm Rick.
And I'm Tim.
And this is Two Brothers Outdoors. Welcome back to our channel. It's just before hunting season. We have just entered September. It won't be long before bear season and deer season open up. And the folks from Magic Eagle, just in time, has sent us
A trail camera.
cellular trail camera with solar panel, Eagle Cam 5. Alright guys, we're going to open the box up, look at this camera, and then we're going to set it up and see what kind of pictures we can get from this food plot, which is behind you. You can't see it, and my tree stand is over here.
Can't see that either.
Can't see that either. We are in a terrible drought. I don't know how much deer activity we have going on up here on the hill. This should be set up down by the creek, but the problem is it is a cellular trail camera, and we are in very limited cellular area.
With a solar panel.
With a solar panel, by the way. All right, guys, so we're going to set this camera up, and then we're going to see what we get on this camera in the next several days, and you'll get to see what we're seeing on our cell phones while we're sitting at home. This is great. All right, guys, let's open up the box and see what we got.
All right, so first of all, we have the camera. You want to show them that?
That's a heavy little camera.
Yeah.
All right, here's the camera. It's a dark color, so it blends in really well with the tree bark.
Cell antenna, you can put it right there on the side.
Okay. We're going to assemble this as we go here. Now this is one thing I like, guys, right here.
Solar panel?
Is the solar panel. Because with the solar panel, you don't have to buy batteries for these stinking cameras. A lot of our older cameras, you have to buy batteries for them, and we go through probably $30, $40 a year in batteries. So these cameras with the solar panels, they have changed that, and it really makes it nice.
So
we got mounting straps, we got a mounting bracket for the solar panel.
And we have instructions. And now they also give you this little pin, and I've already done it, but to start the camera, you have to push this in the little hole in there. It's like turning the battery on.
Okay, so yeah, it's a little tool for turning the camera on initially.
Correct.
Tim has already set this camera up, so we didn't have to do it in the woods. I'm talking about he's got the card activated, and he's got a hook to his cell phone. So we're going to get this set up on a tree, and we'll see what we have, and then we'll talk to Tim here in just a minute to find out how hard it was to set it up. Okay. Okay, so Tim is hooking the camera up. He's already got the solar panel mounted to the tree, and now he's hooking the camera up. I think that's all we need.
I think the other strap is for this if you don't put the hard mount on it.
Oh, okay. So the second strap may be for the solar panel if you don't put a hard mount on it. But this particular tree, we normally set up a camera on this tree for pretty much most of the year. We take it down in the summertime. But we'll put this camera up and we'll leave it up all through the winter because we have coyotes that come through, we have bobcat, we have all kinds of animal activity that runs through this area. So we pretty much leave the camera up all year to see what's going on up here in the food plot. Okay, so he's got the camera fastened to the tree, and we actually took the liberty of taking the wire that comes from the solar panel and kind of looping it back and forth a couple times and put it behind the strap as well to keep it from flopping on the tree.
Okay, so what you have to do is you have to go onto your phone, and whether you have iPhone or Android, we have Androids. So go to your Google Play.
Let me get a closer view of that.
So
go to Google Play.
Google Play. Go to search and type in Magic Eagle right here. There's the app. I've already downloaded the app. So once you get it, once you download the app, then you have to open it, obviously. And it's going to bring you into this page here. And what you have to do, and now I've already set this up to save some time, but you hit this plus sign right here, and it'll ask you to set up your app, and then you have to turn the camera on, and this links this with your camera. So I don't know if this has Bluetooth or not. It may have its own Wi-Fi, but like I said, I've already synced this with the camera. And so on here you have your settings, and it's fairly simple. You just go down through all the settings and set up however you want. Temperature settings, Fahrenheit, Celsius, the sound. You can adjust the level of the sound. Image settings, that allows you for your trip speed, how many intervals in between your photos or videos. I haven't found anything on here to set it to either video or pictures yet, and I'm still looking for that, so I'm still playing with it. You do have an SD card. It gives you a 32 gig SD card with the device, so that's nice. So I imagine that will also go on the SD card, and you can pull the SD card and look at your videos that way instead of being on live. Okay?
All right, guys, this is the Magic Eagle setup. Solar panel facing towards the sun, camera on the tree, facing towards these apple trees over here. We're going to pull the card and see what we got. As Tim removes the card so we can take a look at it, we had to move the camera and the solar panel due to the drought. There was just no water up on the hill for the deer to drink. They're hanging out in the swamp, and they'll come up out of the swamp for these apple trees. So we moved the camera behind the house to the apple trees. Let's go across a few things here. This is the Magic Eagle cellular trail camera, 4G light connectivity, night vision up to 100 feet, IP66, 5 megapixel crystal clear image, no glow IR. And it works out of the box, no SIM card required. It comes with a 32 gigabyte SD card, solar panel, and a trail camera. All right, here are some of the features. This is what you can see on your phone. It has species recognition, which it does. It has told me deer, human, and turkey have been spotted. Weather information, you can go to live view on the camera, which you can also use this for a security camera. And interactive map. The camera will locate itself. Okay. Signal sync technology, anti-theft system, ultra long battery life, temperature and humidity sensor. It has a 0.3 second trigger speed and instant motion alerts. Now, one thing I can tell you about this camera, and you'll see it on some of the videos, is that the trigger is faster than the IR. So at night, when it first triggers a video, you're going to get dark for a little bit before it actually comes on. Okay, so here's the service plans for this camera. 1 gigabyte, $7.99. It's only valid for 30-day period. 60 gigabytes for $45.99, valid only for 90 days. 12 gigabytes, which is valid for 365 days, is $85.99. And 24 gigabytes, it's also valid for a year, is $159.99. Let me read this to you real quick. Enabled a 30-day cloud storage plan. Ultra HD videos are securely uploaded to the cloud and no longer lost. Playback is stable without lag. AI-powered event detection. Precise filtering of important events. Save data, and goodbye to false triggers. Okay, let me show you real quick. This is what it looks like when the camera sends pictures to your phone. These are the pictures. And you can click on that picture. It'll bring it up on the bigger screen up on top there so you can take a look at it. This is supposed to be a 5-second video, and I cannot get them to play, and I don't know why. All right, there's a deer, and that is 7:06 in the evening. There's another deer behind it there. All right, so we're going to download this card and see what we got. But I'm just trying to show you what it looks like on the phone. And the phone does give me alerts letting me know that something has tripped the camera. And I can go to the camera live as well. Okay, so I can't show you what it looks like online because we shut the camera off to get the card out. But anyway, you can go to the camera live. So if it gives you an alert and something's going on out there, you can go to the camera live and see what's going on. Okay, like I said earlier, we're in a drought and things are really dry. The deer are hanging out in the swamp, and unfortunately we don't have cell service down the swamp. So we got the camera set up by the apple trees. Every product has its pros and cons. The cons on this camera are it comes with a 100 megabyte card to get the camera set up. But if the camera doesn't have a cellular card, you cannot change the settings, you cannot view the camera, you cannot get into the camera at all unless the card for the camera is active. Now you can use the camera like the old-time cameras and just run it without a card after you get it set up, and then just pop the SD card out and pop it into a reader and take a look at it. You do have to have at least 4G light cell service to get it to work. That presents a problem here for us because we are very spotty with cell service. Some of the nice features of the camera are is you can change the settings on the camera from your home on your phone, and you can view what's going on with the camera through your phone also. It also detects deer, turkeys, human being. It detects different species of animals, and that works really well also. And every time that the camera detects movement, it sends an alert to the phone so I can see what it took, and I can go to, like I said, present time and see what's going on in front of the camera at the time. Now you're going to see these videos, they start out dark and then they lighten up. That's because the trigger speed is faster than the IR speed. And we only had the video set for 5 seconds because we didn't know how much gigabytes that the videos would burn up. And we did want to get some pictures for this video. Okay, so we're very satisfied with the camera. I think it works really well. And it's really nice to be able to view the camera from your cell phone and get the alerts to see what's going on your cell phone. So if this camera is something you think you'd be interested in, go down to the description on this video and click on that link, and it'll take you where you need to go to view this camera. Alright guys, thanks for coming along with us, and until the next one, we will catch you later.